So how did that come about?
I mean, I like odd times, and I like to make odd times sound like they're not odd times.
Yeah.
And one of the techniques I use is something I call overriding. Other people might call it something different. And overriding is when you have a pattern like this in 7/8. And I'm playing eighth notes with my right hand.
Right.
So then I start to accent just the quarter notes.
Mm-hmm.
So these accents, now the audience don't have a jerky 7/8 feeling. Suddenly they're hearing a, ding,
Yeah.
and they're getting this steady pulse.
Yes.
We play some songs, you can see people dancing to it.
Yeah.
Now if I played a pattern in 7/8, that's very choppy and kind of feels like it's stopping and starting and it's very jagged.
Yeah.
When you play you're giving the audience a regular pulse to grab onto.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take it a bit further and play every third 16th note. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of mix it up. So they're still getting regular pulses, but now there's, like a counterpoint going on. They can hear ding, ding, like a new tempo coming out, kind of creating a 3D effect. But I do like, if I can, I like to smooth out a lot of odd tempos so people can enjoy them. I don't need the audience to know that this song's in 11/8 or 17/16. I don't want people to perceive that we're just being cocky and clever. Hey, look, we can play in 1916, check this out.
Yeah.
I want it to have some musical reason. Sometimes when we're writing, I say, do we need to have this bar here? Couldn't we just make it 3/4? Has it got to be, 11/16? I think it's gonna make the whole thing flow. And you can make nice grooves. You don't have to have 2 and 4 to make a groove. And I heard that in the things that you did, and I heard the things that Steve Gadd played. When he played in 7, it sounded as cool as when he played in 4/4.
Yeah.
It had a nice laid-back time going on. I heard a lot of drummers, especially in England, playing odd times. It never felt good.
Yeah.
It was always very jerky, and the only interest in it was, hey, this is an odd time, so check out how clever I am.
Yeah.
And I realised that it doesn't need to be that. There's plenty of cultures around the world who do nice timing,
Yeah.
In Greece, they do a great thing in 9, and it grooves like mad, So
Bulgaria.
Exactly. It's something that doesn't have to be kind of complicated just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And I like to try to make odd times feel even. And sometimes I like to make 4/4 feel like it's in a different time signature.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And you can play tricks. And that led to the columns that I was writing and a book called Rhythmic Illusions,
Right.
where I describe different ways of doing metric modulation and displacement and making the 4/4 beat sound like it had a new downbeat, or making the 4/4 beat feel like you had a new tempo, where all the time it's only a sort of superimposed idea, and the 4/4 is there all the time.